Good morning, friends. It is market day. I just woke up, so get ready with me as we just get ready for everything. We already packed everything into the car, so we don't have to do a lot today. We have to leave in literally like 15 minutes, so we are just gonna get ready and then we'll leave together. Today is so chilly. It's like one of the first chilly days of fall, and I am very excited because it's sweater weather and I have a lot of sweaters. But yeah, let's see how today goes. The car is loaded. My husband loaded everything yesterday and we are on our way to the Fire Fest. Guys are finally done setting up. It was horrible. This is a setup. Here's my apparel, tote bags, staff table, and jewelry table. And we had to improvise. It took us 2 hours because the wind, it literally knocked over my whole tent and then it hit my neighbor and then it literally flipped their rack and it was horrible. They're so nice. I'm so glad that we have nice neighbors, but this is so sad. We're gonna be here. It's literally 10 right now. It started at 9, but we didn't finish until 10. Okay guys, this was the final layout for my like other accessories. So we had to literally put the rack in the car because it kept falling over. So the tote bags are there, and then all my cups, my accessories, everything, bookmarks are on the table. Now we're just waiting. We can finally sit now, but let's see if we can actually sit. Yeah, we're probably just gonna eat and snack until it starts, but right now it's a little slower. I haven't seen a lot of people walk by. We've had some people walk by when everything was literally like falling apart, and the racks and the jewelry, it was literally all on the table and on the floor. And then they came by and they were looking at our stuff while it was like on the floor and on the table. It was so funny. They were so nice though. Everyone is very like nice and understanding. Yeah. But yeah, this is the gist of our last 2 hours, and I'll tell you more later. Okay, bye. Perfect. It's lunchtime. We're eating kimbap, packed from home. We are in like hour 2 and no sales yet. Okay, another hour has passed and we've made 4 sales, so pretty good. I'm eating chips, jalapeno chips with sauce. The wind is coming like back and forth, dying down. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Good. Let us know if you have any questions.
Largest t-shirt size you have? Is it large?
It's extra large. And then if you don't see your size, just I have an order sheet as well, so that if you put that out, I can just send it to you, free shipping.
Okay. Choose a certain color with
For the saying, yeah, you can do that as well.
I'm gonna do this, and then
Okay.
in an extra large green, the same
thing. Okay,
yes,
if you just
please.
want to fill everything
Yeah,
here, and then you can just say what size and then the design that you want as well. And that's this sweater and then that sweater as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Alrighty, so then it'll be 60 total then for both sweaters. And then are you doing card or cash today?
I'll do cash.
Perfect.
Okay with you?
Yep, that's fine. Yep, I just always have the option for card too. Did you want a bag for this as well?
That would be great.
Perfect. And then I will put my business card in here just in case you need my email and everything is in there.
Okay, perfect. In case I want to order more.
Yes, exactly. And then there's Christmas too.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Guys, we have guests here and they've come to steal my chips. You guys always come to the house for food and now you came to my market to steal my snacks.
I'm gonna get these.
Hi. Okay,
Hi.
Perfect. And then are you doing card or cash today?
Cash.
Cash.
Do you have
perfect.
change for 100?
I can see.
Okay.
I did break 100 today for someone else, so let's see. So then it will be 16. I should. Yeah, I should. Yes. Perfect. Let me do the math here. I think that's 84. 16,
Yes.
right? 84.
Yes.
Okay. Teamwork?
Yes.
Alrighty. Perfect. Well, thanks for looking around and supporting my small business.
Of course. I'm gonna take your card.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes.
I love your little, like, jacket.
Thank you. I thrifted it.
I thought you made it. You can totally make that.
I know, right?
I love
wanna
what you can
add-
find at thrift stores.
Yes, and I want to add more patches, I think.
Yeah, like iron-on.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I need to get that.
Yes.
That's so
girl.
cute.
Yes.
I all I do is thrift.
I know,
so
I love thrifting.
I love thrifting. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You as well. And now my fam's here to help set down and put everything into the car. Yay. Okay, all packed up and now we're going home. Bye. Alrighty, friends. We are back home from the market now. And we're just gonna have overview, talk, my thoughts and everything about the market. First and foremost, the main thing about the experience of this market was the wind, and how powerful it was. When I started my markets and I was doing a lot of research, one of the most important things was to bring weights, but I kind of ignored that part and I was kind of just like, how realistic is it going to be that the wind flips over my tent? It just didn't seem realistic. But let me tell you, I lived it and it's so realistic and I've seen other tents flip around as well. So if you're interested in doing markets or have no idea what you're doing, definitely get weights. It's very important. I'm one of the girls who didn't think it was important and now I regret it. And you're gonna just be so much more relieved that you don't have to constantly think about if your tent is gonna flip or anything. So just get weights, and you don't have to get anything too fancy. I was actually gonna get like weights that were like good quality and everything, and that would have been like over $100. But then I was looking around and people are like using like sandbags or gallons of waters or anything just heavy that can hold down your tent. So I'm using gallons of waters. That is so smart. So yeah, just get that for insurance purposes as well. Um so yeah, our tent literally like you guys didn't see a lot of footage because the whole time we were trying to maintain um our booth because it kept knocking over everything, and then it got to the point where we just like took down our displays, our jewelry displays, and literally put our products in clear boxes and just laid it down because our displays kept being blown by the wind. So my bracelet displays, my wristlet displays, my earring displays, it kept like falling over from the wind, which is crazy. And then we had to put up our banner. We don't usually use our banner a lot, but then we had to put that up to kind of like try to protect my products from the wind. So we tried that. It didn't really work. It helped a little bit. And then we moved my van. We even moved my van to the side to try to block the wind. And that helped a little bit as well. But the most important thing that we didn't have a lot was weights. We had like two, but it was definitely not doing a lot. the wind was so strong this day, and I don't know why. Um, but just bring weights and be safe with that. But it literally, like, the wind came and flipped our tent, and our tent hit our neighbor's rack and made it fall, which was so I felt so bad, but our neighbors were also so nice. I am so thankful that we had such nice neighbors, and literally every time our racks would fall, because our rack fell so many times, they would come help us, like, pick up our clothes and get our racks okay. So it was a whole thing, but I'm so thankful for them, and actually turned out okay. I actually thought this was going to be my worst market because of the wind and how everything was going, and we were in a super bad spot. Not trying to bash on the hosts, but the hosts were just like, they didn't have anything really set up for us. They were just like, hey, this is the parking lot and you can set up anywhere. So when you have that much freedom for people to set up anywhere, it kind of gets chaotic. And people are like, oh, that's my spot, or oh, you can't do that there. So yeah, it's a lot. We were like, we parked and we set up at this area that we had, that there was room at. And then as we were setting up, then our neighbors were like, "Hey, like, you can't set up here because our booth is faced this way," which didn't really make sense. Because you could still see them if it's faced another way, but they were basically taking up two spaces because they wanted their booth faced a specific way, like towards our tent. So we were obviously, I'm very, like, cordial, I'm very peacemaker, so it was fine. But when you have that much freedom for people to come in and do whatever they want with the spaces, it's harder for everyone to get a good space. So we had a very, very bad space. We were actually the last people, and we were like on the side towards the grass area, which not a lot of people went to. That's not even where, like, the craft fair was. The craft fair was like all over the parking lot. And there was so much space in the parking lot that all of us could have fit, but it just didn't work out that way. So it wasn't very set up well. I've been to a couple markets that it was their first market and they put a lot of thought into it, and everything was good, and they even, like, came over and asked if we needed anything, what if we needed water. But this time it was very weird and bad. Most of the time they will guide you to your area and tell you where to go, but these people were just like, come anywhere. And it was their first craft fair as well, so I guess that makes sense. But for next time, definitely be more organized and actually, like, assign booth areas to everyone to make sure everyone gets a space and know where they're going. But yeah, otherwise it was honestly, for what we had and where we were, it was a pretty okay market. I would personally not do it again. It was not worth it for me. We took like 2 hours to set up. We normally only take less than an hour. So because of the wind and everything that was happening, we took so long to set up. And then it was so funny because literally our things will be knocked over, and then there will be like customers who come, and they were so nice. They were literally like, just look at our items while it's on the floor and all over the table. And they're like, don't mind me. We just want to see, like, your products. And they would literally buy things too. And it was just such a funny thing because everything was just falling apart, and they were just like there supporting us while everything was falling apart. But yeah, this was like the market that I had so much, like, anxiety because I was just always worried about the tent, and then my products and everything fell. Like my sweaters, all my jewelry, even my tote bags. My tote bags kept falling 500,000 times. It was rough, and a lot of things got broken, and some things got um like, we can't use it anymore. I forgot the word for that. So, oh, damaged. Oh, some items got damaged. Yeah, I don't know. This was the market that I was like, dang, is it worth it to do outdoor markets? But I will probably keep doing outdoor markets as well because they're so fun. But my advice is to have wind. Like maybe I'm trying to get the covers, like the walls to my tent. I'm gonna order that and see how well that works. Because I heard that the walls protect you from like the sun and the wind, so it does pretty well. So maybe get walls. Definitely have a good amount of weights that can hold down your tent, and then make sure that your displays can hold themselves as well. Which I don't even know. I'm trying to think of a new booth setup as well. So if you are interested in that, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for staying this late and far into the video. If you are here, I'm so happy that you're here and that you have made it this far. Thank you for everything. I love you so much. Bye.